With the summer season approaching, a lot of people start thinking about getting their body in shape. But how about your mind? We are joined by Dr. Udine Harry, author of the book Be Iconic, Healthy and Sexy at Any Age. Welcome. So nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
We were talking a little before, and I love how you're focusing on wellness. So let's talk about this. Instead of focusing on your body, you're saying too many people are focusing on the wrong thing. We need to think about our minds. So kind of explain where this all started from.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need to think about our minds because we generate so much stress with our minds that it makes us difficult for our body to follow. And so when we obsess with our bodies, whether we have six packs, abs, or that firm butt, or whatever it is that we're obsessing with, what we're doing actually is kind of generating, because only 2% of us can achieve those things.
So 2%, so it's a small number.
It's a small number of us that can achieve that. So what we're ultimately doing is generating an impossible task for ourselves.
Okay, so what kind of health issues do we face as a result of all this stress that we're carrying around?
Oh, absolutely. It can impact our memory. It can make us more forgetful. It can also increase our risk of chronic illnesses. And chronic illnesses such as diabetes and heart disease. And it also makes it more difficult for us to recover from illnesses. And if we do suffer from a chronic illness, it exacerbates that.
So you're saying if we really focus on our mind, everything else follows, right?
I believe that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. So you have some solutions. Let's start with the first one. You say this is something we hear all the time, and sometimes people don't want to, but exercise is vital, huh?
Exercise is vital. Exercise is not about really muscles and building muscles. It actually improves your blood pressure levels and blood sugar levels. But exercise also can help with the mind and memory and moods because we start swimming in all those feel-good chemicals that exercise releases.
Okay, and I love this next one. You say cultivate friendships.
Cultivate friendships that nourish you. Absolutely, because we know when we have close friends, we have someone to not only talk to, but someone that we can share with. And studies show that it's important to have good friends for good health.
I think a lot of men don't cultivate friendships like women do. Am I right about that? It seems like that women have more social lives outside of the husbands and not necessarily the case for the other.
Well, I think women in particular, we really need to have friendship just because of the way our brain works. We really need to have nourishing friendships because a lot of times our brain works in a way that we focus on negative things. So by having positive friends around us.
So maybe it's a little more helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is take a vacation. You're not saying go out and spend a fortune to go to Europe. There's other things we can do, right?
Oh, absolutely. You don't have to spend a fortune. What you really need is downtime. Studies say that when we have downtime, it actually activates the brain waves that helps us to be more creative.
Okay.
And so we need to relax and be more creative.
And restoring and regenerating, right? Okay, prioritize your sleep. It seems like everybody has trouble getting the right amount of sleep, right?
It's important to prioritize your sleep, especially in the summertime, because we know we have a lot of light outside, and so oftentimes we get distracted by that. But sleep decreases inflammation, sleep helps us to lose weight, and sleep helps us to make better choices the next day.
And this all seems so simple, but obviously it's not because a lot of us aren't able to do these things, right?
Yes, yes.
It's a lot easier said than done, but you have to make an effort. And then this one I love, get outside. We just had this story this morning about how they're finding that people need to reconnect with nature. You're saying get outside, get that vitamin D, right?
Get that vitamin D, get that sunshine level early in the morning, 20 to 30 minutes. And what that does, it increases our serotonin level, so it helps us to feel calmer, and it helps us to sleep better at night, which refers back to the first thing you just said.
Okay, so with all of this information in your book, though, if there's one simple thing that you think would benefit all of us out of everything you recommended, what would that be?
Exercise. If you can put exercise in a pill, wow, I'll be retired by now.
Okay, so where can people go to learn more about you and to get your book, to learn more about the book?
drharrymd.com.
Well, very nice. Thank you so much for coming in. Great advice. I think we should all try to follow. But
Thank you.
like I said, easier said than done. We appreciate you helping us out.